Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. If you're new here, thanks so much for joining us today. If you're not new, welcome back. We have had a really lazy day today. My husband was home this morning, but he had to work late last night, so he didn't get home till about 2:30. So he slept in till almost 11, and then the kids and I have just been being really lazy. I didn't really do anything this morning. If I did, I can't remember what I did. So, this afternoon, after my husband left for work, the kids went outside and swam for a little while, but then it was having like lightning outside, and it wasn't storming, it was just random clouds with lightning. So got out of the pool and we just hung around outside for a while. Now it's almost 5 o'clock and I was just laying down for a little bit. The kids are watching a movie. Kaylee's been laying around reading her book all day. We really have not done very much. Last night, the older kids went to a dance at some friend's house, and so they didn't get home till 10 o'clock or later. So it was kind of a late night for everybody. Just, I don't know, we're all just kind of tired today. So we are going to start school Monday. I'm kind of itching to have a little bit more of a routine. Hopefully it'll be able to stick for a little bit. I'm kind of afraid to start schooling and then have someone put an offer on the house and then have to finish moving and break what we're just barely getting started. So, but I think we're going to start on Monday. So I thought I would show you. I know I've done curriculum choices for all of my kids so far. If you've watched those videos, you will see some things that are different. Okay, so you will see some things that are different in this curriculum compared to my curriculum choices that I had previously picked out. I know I'm not the only mom that does this. I think I'm going to use one thing and then I start looking at other things and then I change my mind, and I just change my mind a lot. But I've decided just to stick with master books for history, language arts, and math. Science, we're going to do something different, but super simple, guys. I'm not being crazy with this. I have a hard enough time just getting the simple things done with all of the little kids. So that's what we're going with. Kaylee's curriculum is all still the same as what the video showed, because she does it mainly on her own. But I'm going to show you the things that we've chosen and what our first week is going to look like, because that's all I have planned is the first week, because I don't want to plan past that for fear of plans changing. You got the puppy? Do you lie? Okay, so our day is going to start with dyslexia games. Every day we will begin our group work time. Hang on, you're gonna have to sit right here next to Mama. Okay, there you go. Okay, we will begin our day with dyslexia games. This is from the Thinking Tree, dyslexiagames.com. It's a mind training exercise for children who confuse then reverse their letters and numbers. So it's mainly for kids with dyslexia, but it's also really good at like logic and games and art and fine motor skills and all those things. So everyone from kindergarten up, except for Kaylee, everyone else will be doing dyslexia games at the beginning of our day. That's the very first thing that we will work on when we all sit down together. So then another thing that we will do all together, our first book we're going to work through for our morning basket is God's Amazing Creatures and Me. This is from Master Books. I ordered this last year and we never got around to reading it. I actually ordered it in PDF form, so I have 3 of them, because when you order their PDFs, you can make copies for as many people as you need. So I've got one for myself, one for Kolter, one for Kryspin. They will, we will alternate reading so they can have some practice with reading aloud. And we're just gonna do one chapter, one lesson a day until we're done with that book. And then we'll move on to the next one that we have planned for Morning Basket. For history, we have not completed America's Story 1 yet. So we've got like 4 chapters left, I believe, in this. So we're gonna start with, let's see, chapter 25 is the one that we left off with. So we're gonna start with chapter 25 of this. We'll read a little bit each day for 3 days. It'll take us to read the chapter. And then after that, each kid has, well, from Kaydence up, so 1st grade up, they each have an American history notebook. So this is basically just a book of, I just realized I forgot to clip my coil off. A book of blank notebooking pages I found online, and I've just printed them and coil bound them so that they can make a notebooking page for each chapter that we read in history. This is what we do instead of using the worksheets. I am not a busy work person. I don't enjoy the worksheets. The kids don't enjoy the worksheets, and they only work for half of them, but this works really well and helps them to remember what they're learning. Our first read aloud for this year is Bound for Oregon. I have several that I've picked out, and this is the first one, so we'll do 1 chapter a day of this one. And then for science, we're gonna kind of do a I guess you could kind of call it like creation science. We're gonna go through each day of creation and study the things that God created on each day. So the first week we're gonna spend, or the first like 3 or 4 weeks, we're gonna spend on light. And so the first book that I have, I ordered this from Amazon. It's called Daylight and Nightlight. I have a few of these books from this, what is it? Let's Read and Find Out Science. I've got a few of them like at thrift stores or at yard sales, and we really like the ones that we have. So I got this one to learn about light. So we will work our way through this book. It'll take us the week. I have it separated into 3 sections. We'll read it 3 days out of the week. So on top of those things, those are all of our group work for kindergarten. Well, it'll even be for preschool. My little kids will sit in too. But for preschool up to 5th grade, we will do all of that together. And then each child has their own independent work that I've organized. They will each do their math and their language arts. And Kryspin will add in a handwriting book of cursive so he can continue to learn cursive to be able to recognize it, read the letters. He doesn't have to write it perfectly, but I do want him to be able to read it. So that is our plans for our first week of school. I'm going to try to vlog that for you so you guys can see. But I'm excited. I'm ready to get started. Super simple. I ordered a planner from the Well Planned Day, and I've written out our subjects here. I was hoping to do, you know, be able to write math and English, but quite honestly, guys, the things that I pick are just do the next thing. So I don't have a lot to write in these sections. So if we do like something special, I may, like if I want to do like copy work, everyone copy work, I may put that here. But I'm not. I just do master books. You just do the next lesson. So I don't need to fill in those places. Another thing that I've changed, that I've rethought, I originally had Kyla finishing her My Father's World 1st grade and Kaydence finishing My Father's World kindergarten, but I've actually changed my mind on that. Kyla May is going to complete her phonics foundations that she started, or foundation phonics from Master Books that she started last year, I believe. So she's only got, I don't know how many lessons, not many, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks worth of lessons. She's going to finish that, and then she's going to move on to Master Books 1st grade and work through that and try to finish that this year. I just feel like we've had a long break from reading for her and Kaydence, and I feel like she wasn't getting a thorough enough grasp on the phonics and the reading rules with My Father's World because she was disliking it so much. So we're gonna start over, finish this foundation phonics, and then move on to my father's, or Master Brooks' first grade. Kaydence Hope, instead of finishing her kindergarten, she's also going to do Foundations Phonics. And she's going to complete that whole thing, the whole book, in a half of a year, 18 weeks. And then she will start the first grade language lessons for living education and finish that by the end of first grade. So I have all of these on PDF, which is super handy. I can just print them and use them whenever I need them. So I'm going to do another video also of how I'm organizing our math and language arts this year with Master Books, so make sure you look out for that. And if you have any questions about anything, leave them down below. I think that is it for now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.